We had come up with some strategies to improve safety in this area as well. And so I'm in communication with them to get an update on all of that we'll have for you later in the day. Obviously, we will continue even more efforts to make sure that we continue to work on safety in this particular area. I'm here with Louisville Fire Department, Chief Brian O'Neill, Donovan Sims, and from LMPD, Dwight Mitchell as well. Do you all want to add anything else or just take questions? Okay, we're happy.
Was he like dangling over and jumped out and like landed, or was he?
You would take that.
It's not accurate exactly how. There were reports that he jumped out once they were dangling over. He was able to get out and get away from the semi-truck, and then the semi-truck came down just on the outside of I-64, I-71 North.
A male driver?
That's not confirmed at this time.
Injuries, what?
They said if it's going to have some lower extremity injuries from his jump, very minor, but again, we're very happy that he is alive.
Yeah, when you look at an accident like this, it could have ended a lot worse. I mean, a miracle that this driver is okay.
Yeah, correct. That's the biggest thing here, that person is alive. We were able to get on scene quickly, extinguish the fire. We had mutual aid from Jeffersonville Fire Department, EMS, LMPD. Everybody was on scene very quickly, and we were able to handle the situation.
What exactly was burning, and what damage could the flames or smoke have done to the structures?
As far as what the damage could be done, that's going to be on the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet to look at that and see how much damage was done. Again, the truck was not hauling anything, so a lot of that burning will probably smoke from the diesel tanks, just from the accident.
Mayor Greenberg, the last one of these that happened was on May 4th. I know you said you're in touch with KYTC, but what do you think about the timelines or how they're making progress, or maybe how they aren't making progress?
Well, obviously I'm concerned about people's safety, and whether you're driving on I-65 south or whether you're driving on any road around Louisville, around Kentucky, I encourage people to use caution, to be safe and not speed, that's first of all. But I'm trying to get an update right now, and this has happened so quickly. We've reached out to several KYT officials, but we wanted to give you the information in real time as we had it with this briefing. We'll have more information from KYTC later today when we hear back. We've reached out to them and are waiting for a response.
This is just for everybody. Morning rain, contributing factor, do we know?
Too early to tell. We do not yet know the cause. I don't know if we have the actual accident on any of the cameras in this area, but we'll know that information coming. This all has happened, just very recently.
Do we know where the driver was coming from at all?
We do not know anything about that information yet.
How long was that fire burning before it was extinguished?
The other times.
Yeah, if you want to go to other questions, I'll get you the time.
So the call came in just shortly before 11 o'clock. 10:22. Okay, so just before 10:30 this morning. Again, our companies, we have Engine 5 Tower 2, Engine 21 that are really close to this area. They were on scene right away. They were able to mitigate, get water on that apparatus as soon as they knew that we got the individual away from the scene. It was extinguished all before 11 o'clock. So roughly 30 minutes total of getting everything mitigated and handled.
Question for LMPD, how's this affecting traffic flow?
Right now, the traffic from Indiana, from 65, we've asked them to shut it down at this point until the Department of Transportation is able to assess the damage and the integrity of the area that the collision occurred. What I want to say more further than anything is, and it's been already reiterated, is the fact that there were 3 previous collisions here about a month ago. I guess it was during Derby weekend that happened. I happened to be on call that time, and it was very tragic what happened then. Today we're very, 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 very lucky that this could have been a lot worse and other people could have gotten hurt. So the individual is at the hospital, again, with non-life-threatening injuries. Our LMPD traffic unit is handling the investigation mainly because it's a commercial vehicle and things of that nature. And I just want to thank the fire department, the mayor's office, and all who are here today to help us facilitate this scene.
So you've got 65 from Indiana asking it to be closed down. What about the ramp?
64 West. You can still access 64 West. That's a small portion of that is open at this point. What I'm basically cautioning is stay away from this area if you can for the next few hours until we're able to assess the damage and make sure it's safe for anyone else to travel.
Obviously, this is still under investigation. Cause we know the jury still very early on. We've talked to the witnesses today, so they kind of heard an explosion. Some of the tires, they were on fire first, I guess. Any idea of just the chain of events and
I think you've already assessed all of that. I think you've said it, and you've said it as clear as we know it at this point. And right now it's clear as mud. Again, an investigation is going on, and we hope to find out what the contributing factors were in this particular situation. And let's let the cake bake, and let's let the investigation take its course, and maybe we can ask you questions better.
We'll let Fire answer a couple more questions, and then we'll find out more, and we'll give you guys a more update later in the afternoon as we know more.
What's left as far as making sure this thing doesn't catch back on fire?
Right now, crews will stay on scene. They'll continue to put water on there. We have our hazmat companies on scene. Just due to the diesel, we'll put some what we call foam as well to make sure there's no reignition or rekindle of that fire.
And do we know historically what the contributing factors have been here?
We do not.
What's next in terms of getting that out of the way, everything getting back to normal? Does an inspection have to occur? All those things.
It'll be a coordinated effort with, again, Kentucky Transportation. We have Suburban Toll here as well. They'll make sure our units will make sure there's no longer a hazard. And then once we get to that point, they'll work on cleaning it up.
The fire was put out relatively quickly.
Yeah, within 15 minutes or so.
How do you feel? Like, was this anticipated on how fast you would have been expecting for it to be able to be put out? Or do you think that, like, how are you proud of your guys being able to...
Always proud of our members. They move smoothly, quickly. We know what our operation standards are. Like I said, a quick response, they assess the scene, they're able to make sure that victim was removed from the scene, and they extinguish the fire as quickly as possible.
Since there have been so many incidents in this one spot, even recently, I mean, has there even been just either they're better at responding to there now because they've done it so much, or there's been more training on focusing on interstate, like things like this or anything to that degree?
Everything we do on this job is a teachable moment. Again, the units that are in this area, they know their first alarm, they know what their hazardous response are going to be, so they do train on those. And again, that equates to them having a better response to emergencies like this.
All right, guys, we'll get some more information, and then we'll provide more information later this afternoon. Thank you all, and we're very fortunate that the driver escaped with minor injuries. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. Sorry I got you worried.
Don't worry about it. It's all good. That's good. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.